Hey guys, welcome to JPT. I'm Carson G, and this is Just Plain Tech. So today's video is kind of exciting. This computer used to run off of 3 hard drives. 2 of them are right here. One is actually still in there, but these are just 2 of the 3 hard drives it used to run off of. 2 were 160 gigs, and one of them was actually 80 gigs. So 2 160 gigs is 320 plus 80 gigs. That'd be 400 gigabytes in total. It was using 3 different operating systems plus NTFS partition that they all shared. But they didn't agree very well. Half the systems wouldn't read the NTFS partition, and there were just so many problems with the bootloaders and everything. And it was just too much for this computer to handle. So I decided to solve that problem once and for all. Done using 3 different hard drives. I'm just gonna rip them all out and replace it with this one. So if we open this, I just ordered this hard drive today and it shipped today and it's already here. So it was very quick. Came here very quickly. Like 3 hours shipping, so really good. Got off of Amazon. This is a Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte. Yes, 2 terabyte. This is a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's an HDD, not an SSD. I can't afford that. But this is an HDD, 7200 RPM and 256 megabytes of cache. So it is a hard drive, but it's a pretty sweet hard drive. So I am going to put this in this computer and we are going to set up a Ultra Tri-Boot. Ubuntu 20.04 LTS. Elementary OS 5.1, which I'm actually flashing right now to put on this computer, and Slackware 14.2 64-bit. So this is going to be really exciting. So let's just take this thing out of its packaging and put all the stuff down there. There we go. A nice 2 terabyte hard drive. And I'm actually going to plug this in right now. This is the Seagate drive. I'll put that in. Alright, and now there we go. This other screw, you know, you just put that right there. It should go in. Alright, we have a securely locked hard drive. Now to plug it in. Boop. And boop. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and open up Gparted Partition Editor. Wow, that was really quick. Loaded it. So an unallocated about 2 terabytes of space. If you go to device information, partition table, unrecognized. Okay, well that doesn't really matter since I'm going to be formatting it, create partition table, as JPT. So MS-DOS only really allows up to 4 partitions without throwing a fuss. So, you know, we will just make sure that it's a JPT partition table, like we see there. Now we'll go over to install elementary OS. We'll do continue. I've done this a billion times. I know for a fact that it works, but do we want to download and install updates? Yes, we do. And we also want to install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, for sure. Alright. So erase disk and install elementary. We could do that, but I'm actually going to do something else. I'm going to give every operating system 500 gigabytes. So right here, free space. Okay, so 500 gigabytes times 1,000 for megabytes would be 500,000 megabytes. That's right. Okay, we'll set the mount point to that. And let's see if that comes out looking accurate. Yep, there we go, 500 gigabytes. Wow, puts it in gigabytes right there. And we have 1.5 terabytes left of space. It's formatted ext4, that's the mountain point. Okay, we're good. So, actually, just in case, we'll add 8 megabytes of reserved BIOS area. There we go, just to be safe. And then that, everything's okay. Okay, we'll install it, continue. All right, here is the Slackware install CD. On Elementary OS, I previously created a 500 gigabyte ext4 partition on dev SDA3 for Slackware. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type in root. Now I will type in setup. All right, and right here, we're just going to go down to target, set up your target partitions, and we will do this one, dev SDA3, Linux ext4, and 490 gigs. It's actually 489 gigs, but that's close enough, and it's dev SDA3. So we'll just do select, format it as ext4. Okay, so it's done. As you can see, in use, we have dev SDA3 on Linux, 490 gigs. Right now, we'll just click continue. All right, here we'll just do skip. And we will not install Lilo, because I'm going to install Grub right after this. So don't install Lilo. And we'll do Microsoft PS2 Intel mouse. Actually, no. What am I doing? I have a USB connected mouse, so I'll do USB. Yes? No, I'll do that later. Okay. Alright, we'll do enter here. We'll select the default window manager. And then we will set a root password. Alright, password changed. Press enter to continue. And now we will reboot. So we'll just go down to exit. And yes. Let's click continue. This, I know it works, but well, that was a very bad way to do it. There we go. So we will do normal installation, but we'll check this box, install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware. We'll definitely check that box, because we don't want to install the media drivers and Wi-Fi drivers and stuff for graphics ourselves. We just wanted to install it on its own while it's installing the system to make things so much easier. So a normal installation, it will download updates while installing Ubuntu, and it will also install third-party software and drivers for Wi-Fi and graphics and media and whatnot. Alright, so I guess we could do install Ubuntu alongside them, but I'm going to do something else. Really what I'm going to do here, as you can see right here, we have Elementary OS, and right here we have Slackware. Right here, free space is 975 gigabytes. We are just going to make a 500 gig partition, which would be 500,000. Since it's measuring it in megabytes, which is really annoying to me, but... Or why can't it be like Gparted, where it has like something that you like resize and drag it or something, but it has to do it in megabytes. So 500,000 megabytes, ext4 mount point, that and everything. So we'll do that, So now if we go back here, you see dev SDA4 will be ext4. It will format it, so that's good. That's what we want. That's the mount point. And as you can see, dev SDA4, SDA4. Here it puts it in gigabytes, 500 gigabytes. That's what we want left over, and then that will just be space that they can all share. And we'll add a little bit of swap there too. So we'll just do install now, continue. There we go. Now I got my computer all set up the way I like it, and now it will be optimal to do, well, pretty much just about anything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below if you haven't already. See you next time.